I need to be honest with you. I have been shopping at dollar stores for over a decade, and what I am about to share is going to change how you look at these stores forever. There are 13 items sitting on dollar store shelves right now that are about to vanish permanently before April, and most people have no idea. While everyone is scrolling past dollar stores thinking it is just cheap junk, I have been quietly grabbing items that are being discontinued. And when I tell you what has happened behind the scenes, you're going to want to run to your local store immediately. Hit that subscribe button right now because this information is time sensitive, and I will not be able to help you once these are gone. Item number 1 is glass storage containers with lids. I am starting with something that sounds boring, but listen carefully. Dollar stores have been selling glass food storage containers with snap-on lids for just $1 each. Let me repeat that: actual glass containers for $1. I walked into a big box store last week, and the exact same size glass container was $6.99. But here is what is changing. The supplier that has been providing these to dollar stores just announced they are ending their contract in March. I confirmed this with a store manager I know personally. After April, these are done, gone forever. Look, grocery prices are rising faster than most people can keep up with. I have done the math for you and put together a free emergency pantry blueprint that lists the exact 15 items you must keep, which you can buy from any store. It can feed your family for 2 weeks and cost less than takeout. You can grab the list for free at the link in description so you can stop worrying and start prepping. Item number 2 is name brand dental care products. Number 2 is something hiding in plain sight that is about to disappear, and it is going to hit your wallet hard. Name brand toothpaste, toothbrushes, and dental floss at dollar stores. Right now, you can walk into most dollar stores and find Colgate, Crest, and Oral-B products for $1. The exact same items are $4 to $6 at regular stores. But here is what is changing. Major dental care brands are restructuring their distribution agreements. I found this out from a supply chain report published in January. These brands are cutting ties with dollar stores to protect their premium image and force customers back to higher-priced retailers. The deadline for existing inventory to sell through is end of March. After that, you'll only find off-brand dollar store toothpaste that honestly does not work as well. Let me tell you what I did last month. I bought 24 tubes of name-brand toothpaste from my local dollar store. That is a 2-year supply for my family. It cost me $24. If I bought the same toothpaste at a regular store, I would have spent over $100. That is not just savings. That is smart planning. Here's the thing about dental care. You cannot skip it. It is non-negotiable. And when these name brand products vanish from dollar stores in April, you are going to be forced to pay premium prices. Toothbrushes are the same story. I found 4 packs of Oral-B toothbrushes at my dollar store for $1. The same pack at a drugstore was $8.99. I bought 10 packs. My family is set for years. Storage is simple. Keep them in a cool, dry place. Toothpaste does not expire for years, and even after the expiration date, it is still perfectly safe to use. The fluoride remains effective for up to 5 years past the printed date. If you have kids, this is even more critical. Kids go through toothbrushes fast, and paying $5 per brush adds up quickly. Stock up now while you still can. Item number 3 is premium batteries in bulk packs. Item 3 is critical, and I am shocked more people are not talking about this. Dollar stores currently sell name brand batteries, Duracell and Energizer, in multi-packs for just $1. You are getting 4 AA or AAA batteries for $1. Meanwhile, the same batteries at other stores cost $8 to $12 for the same pack. Here is what is happening behind the scenes. Battery manufacturers are consolidating their retail partnerships. They are focusing on higher-margin sales channels and pulling out of dollar stores entirely. I spoke to a dollar store assistant manager who confirmed their battery supplier is ending shipments in mid-March. After April, it is over. Now, why do you need to care about this? Batteries power everything. Flashlights, remotes, smoke detectors, kids' toys, emergency radios. In any situation where power goes out or you need portable energy, batteries are gold. I personally stocked up on 200 batteries last year. It cost me about $50 at dollar stores. If I bought the exact same batteries at a regular store, I would have spent over $400. That is insane savings. Here is a storage tip that will extend battery life significantly. Keep them in a cool, dry place and store them in their original packaging. Do not mix old and new batteries together, and never store them loose where the terminals can touch and drain. Alkaline batteries have a shelf life of 5 to 10 years when stored properly. That means the batteries you buy today will still work perfectly in 2030. But here's the real kicker. Battery prices are climbing everywhere else. Inflation, supply chain issues, and increased demand mean prices are going up 15 to 20% this year alone. Grabbing these at $1 each right now is probably the smartest financial move you can make. Go to your local dollar store this week and clean them out. Seriously, buy every pack they have. You will thank me in 5 years when you are still using dollar batteries while everyone else is paying $15 for the same pack. Item number 4 is heavy-duty cleaning concentrate. All right, number 4 is something I stumbled onto by accident, and it has saved me hundreds of dollars. Dollar stores sell concentrated cleaning solutions that you dilute with water. I am talking about legitimate heavy-duty degreasers, all-purpose cleaners, and disinfectants. One bottle makes gallons of cleaning solution. Here is what is about to happen. The manufacturers of these concentrated formulas are discontinuing their dollar store lines because they realize people have figured out how good these products are. Why sell a bottle for $1 when they can rebrand it and sell for $8 at a big box store? The last shipments are hitting shelves right now, and by April, they are gone permanently. Let me break down the math on this. One bottle of concentrated cleaner from the dollar store costs $1 and makes up to 5 gallons of usable cleaning solution. A bottle of ready-to-use cleaner at a regular store costs $4 and gives you 32 ounces. Do you see the insanity here? You are getting 640 ounces of cleaner for $1 versus 32 ounces for $4 at regular stores. That is a 20x value difference. I have been using dollar store concentrated cleaner for 3 years. It cuts through grease, disinfects surfaces, and works on everything from kitchen counters to garage floors. The quality is identical to the expensive brands because, spoiler alert, it is often made in the same factories. Here is my system. I buy 10 bottles at a time, store them under my sink, and refill spray bottles as needed. One bottle lasts my household about 6 months. At $1 per bottle, my annual cleaning supply cost is $2. Compare that to people spending $50 or more per year on ready-made cleaners. And here is something wild. Commercial cleaning companies have been using concentrated formulas forever because the economics make sense. You're just now getting access to the same thing for $1. But the window is closing fast. Stores are not restocking these once current inventory sells out. I went to 3 different dollar stores last week, and 2 of them were already sold out. Item number 5 is high-quality kitchen utensils. Item 5 is one of those things that seems too good to be true, but I am here to tell you it is real. Dollar stores have been selling solid, high-quality kitchen utensils for $1 each. I am talking about stainless steel spatulas, whisks, tongs, serving spoons, all for $1. The same items at kitchen stores or big retailers run $5 to $10 each. But this is ending. The overseas manufacturers supplying these utensils to dollar stores are raising their prices due to increased steel costs and shipping fees. Dollar stores cannot maintain the $1 price point, so they are discontinuing the entire product line instead. March is the cutoff. I learned about this from an industry newsletter that tracks dollar store inventory trends. Once April arrives, you'll only find flimsy plastic utensils that break after 2 uses. Here is what I did. I bought a complete set of backups for every utensil in my kitchen, 2 of everything. It cost me $30, and now I have a lifetime supply of quality kitchen tools. If one breaks, I have got a replacement ready to go. The stainless steel quality is legit. I have put these through dishwashers hundreds of times, used them for heavy cooking, and they still look perfect. No rust, no bending, no issues. Compare this to the cheap utensils you get at regular stores that warp or rust after a few months. Here is the bonus. These make incredible gifts. I bought 20 extra utensils and created kitchen starter kits for friends and family. Everyone was blown away by the quality. And think about this. If you have kids going off to college or moving into their first apartment, You can set them up with a complete kitchen for under $20. That is a game changer. But you need to act now. I checked inventory at my local dollar stores, and stock is dwindling fast. Once these are gone, you'll be paying 5 to 10 times more for the same quality elsewhere. Item number 6 is brand name over-the-counter medications. Number 6 is absolutely critical, and I am honestly surprised this has not made bigger news. Dollar stores currently stock brand name over-the-counter medications, Advil, Tylenol, Benadryl, for $1 per package. These are not knockoffs. These are actual name brand medications. But pharmaceutical companies are ending their dollar store distribution agreements. This is happening for 2 reasons. First, they want to push customers to higher price retailers where they make bigger profits. Second, regulatory pressure is making dollar store pharmaceutical distribution less appealing. The phase-out begins in March, and by April, it is done. Here is why this is a big deal. A bottle of 24 Advil tablets at a regular store costs around $8. The same bottle at a dollar store right now costs $1. That is the same active ingredient, the same dosage, the same effectiveness. You are just paying 800% more at regular stores. I stocked up on pain relievers, allergy medications, and cold medicine last year. I spent about $40 and got a 2-year supply for my entire family. If I bought the same medications at a drugstore, I would have spent over $300. Here's a storage tip. Keep medications in a cool, dark, dry place. Most over-the-counter medications remain effective for years past their expiration date if stored properly. The FDA has confirmed that expiration dates are extremely conservative. Pain relievers like ibuprofen and acetaminophen stay potent for 5 to 10 years beyond the printed date, when stored correctly. But here is what makes this urgent. Medication is something you cannot go without. Headaches, fevers, allergies, these do not wait for convenient times. Having a stockpile means you are prepared, and you saved a fortune doing it. Go to your dollar store this week and buy every box of name brand medication they have. Your future self will thank you when you are not paying $8 for pain relief. Item number 7 is seasonal decor and storage bins. Item 7 might sound trivial, but hear me out. Dollar stores have been selling heavy-duty plastic storage bins and seasonal decorations for $1 each. I am talking about bins that hold 10 pounds of stuff, stackable, with lids. The same bins at home improvement stores cost $6 to $8 each, but the supplier contracts are ending in March. Dollar stores are switching to a new vendor that will provide cheaper, flimsier bins at the same $1 price point. The current high-quality bins are being cleared out right now. I discovered this when I noticed the bins at my local dollar store had a clearance sticker, even though they were still priced at $1. I asked the manager, and she confirmed the entire line is discontinued. Here is what I did. I bought 50 bins over the past 2 months. I use them for everything: garage organization, holiday decorations, kids' toys, pantry storage. At $1 each, I spent $50. If I bought the same bins at a home improvement store, I would have spent $350 or more. The bins are legitimately sturdy. I have stacked them 5 high in my garage, loaded with heavy tools, and they have held up perfectly for over a year. Compare that to the cheap bins you get elsewhere that crack under weight or break when you stack them. Here is a pro move. Use these bins for emergency preparedness kits. 1 bin per family member filled with essentials: flashlights, batteries, first aid, medications. At $1 per bin, you can afford to create multiple kits for different locations: home, car, office. Seasonal decorations are the same story. Right now, you can get high-quality holiday decor for $1. After March, it is gone, replaced by stuff that falls apart the moment you try to hang it. Stock up now while you still can. These bins and decorations are never coming back at this quality and price point. Item number 8 is premium pet supplies. Number 8 is something pet owners need to pay close attention to. Dollar stores currently stock name brand pet supplies: chew toys, grooming brushes, food bowls, collars, leashes, for $1 each. The same items at pet stores cost $8 to $15. But pet supply manufacturers are pulling out of dollar stores entirely. They have decided dollar store distribution hurts their premium brand image. The contracts end in March, And after April, these products are gone forever from dollar stores. Here is why this matters. Pet supplies are expensive, and if you have dogs or cats, you know how quickly costs add up. A single chew toy at a pet store can run $10. At the dollar store right now, it is $1. Same toy, same quality. I have a dog, and I have been buying his toys and supplies from dollar stores for 2 years. He destroys toys constantly, so paying $10 per toy would bankrupt me. Instead, I buy them for $1, and when he wrecks one, I do not care. I just grab another from my stash. I've also stocked up on grooming supplies. Brushes, nail clippers, shampoo. All name brand. All $1. I have spent maybe $50 total and have a 2-year supply of everything my dog needs. Here is a storage tip. Keep pet supplies in a dry area and rotate stock so you use the oldest items first. Most pet toys and supplies last indefinitely if kept out of direct sunlight and moisture. But here's the real kicker. Pet ownership is not optional. If you have a pet, you are going to spend money on supplies no matter what. Getting those supplies for 90% off right now is a no-brainer. Go to your dollar store and buy every pet item they have in stock. Your wallet and your furry friend will thank you. Item number 9 is high-quality writing supplies. Number 9 is something students, office workers, and anyone who writes need to hear. Dollar stores currently sell premium pens, notebooks, markers, and other writing supplies for $1. We are talking about gel pens that write smoothly, thick notebooks with durable covers, and markers that do not dry out after 2 uses. But the suppliers are ending contracts with dollar stores due to rising production costs. After March, these products disappear, replaced by inferior versions. I found this out from a teacher friend who buys classroom supplies at dollar stores. She got a notice from her regular store that the good pens and notebooks are discontinued after this month. Here's a value breakdown. A quality gel pen in an office supply store costs $2 to $3. At the dollar store, you get a pack of 3 for $1. That is a 9x price difference. Notebooks are even crazier. A 100-page notebook at a regular store costs $4. At the dollar store, same page count, same quality, $1. I bought 50 notebooks last year for $1 each. I use them for journaling, planning, and note-taking. That is a lifetime supply for $50. If I bought those at regular prices, I would have spent $200 or more. The quality is identical. The paper does not bleed through. The covers are sturdy, and the binding holds up. Here's a pro tip. Stock up on these for your kids if they are in school. School supply lists are expensive, and buying everything at $1 each versus $3 to $5 each saves a fortune. I also grabbed a ton of markers and colored pencils, perfect for kids' art projects, and at $1 per pack. You do not stress when they lose them, but the window is closing fast. Stores are already running low on the premium versions. After April, you'll only find cheap pens that skip and notebooks that fall apart. Act now while you still can. Item number 10 is name brand snacks in single-serve packs. Item 10 is something that blew my mind when I figured it out. Dollar stores sell single-serve packs of name brand snacks, chips, cookies, crackers for $1. These are the same snacks you find in vending machines or convenience stores for $2 to $3. But snack manufacturers are restructuring their distribution to focus on higher margin channels. Dollar stores are losing access to these name brand snacks starting in April. I confirmed this with a distribution manager who works with snack suppliers. Once current inventory is gone, it is not getting restocked. Here is why this is brilliant. Single-serve snacks are perfect for lunches, road trips, emergency kits, and just having around the house. At $1 each, you can stock up without guilt. Compare that to paying $3 at a gas station when you are on the road. I bought 100 single-serve snack packs last year. I keep them in a bin in my pantry, and whenever someone needs a quick snack for school or work, we just grab one. It cost me $100 for a year's worth of snacks. If I bought the same snacks individually at convenience stores, I would have spent $300 or more. The variety is great too. Chips, cookies, pretzels, crackers. All the big brands. Frito-Lay, Nabisco, Keebler. Storage is simple. Keep them in a cool, dry place, and they last for months past the printed date. Snack foods are incredibly stable. But here's the real advantage. Having single-serve snacks on hand prevents impulse buying at gas stations and vending machines where prices are inflated. You save money every time you grab one from your stash instead of paying $3 on the road. Go to your dollar store and buy as many as you can fit in your cart. Once April hits, you'll be paying triple at convenience stores for the same snacks. Item number 11 is premium dish soap and detergents. Number 11 is a household essential that is about to get way more expensive. Dollar stores currently sell name brand dish soap and laundry detergent for $1. I am talking about Dawn, Tide, and Gain, actual name brands, not dollar store knockoffs. But here's what is changing. These manufacturers are ending dollar store contracts to force customers back to grocery stores where they charge $5 to $8 for the same products. The cutoff is end of March. After that, you'll only find generic dollar store brands that honestly do not work as well. Let me tell you what I discovered last year. I compared dollar store Dawn dish soap to the Dawn I bought at a grocery store. Same formula, same bottle size, same everything, except one costs $1 and the other costs $5.49. I have been buying all my dish soap and laundry detergent at dollar stores ever since. For a family of 4, we go through about 1 bottle of dish soap per month and 1 container of laundry detergent every 6 weeks. At dollar store prices, my annual cost is about $20. If I bought the same product at a grocery store, I would spend over $100 per year. Here is a storage tip. Buy as much as you have space for. These products do not expire. Dish soap and detergent remain effective indefinitely when stored in a cool, dry place. I currently have 24 bottles of dish soap and 12 containers of laundry detergent in my storage area. That is a 2-year supply for $36. The same product at grocery store prices would cost me over $200. But here is what makes this critical. Cleaning supplies are non-negotiable. You have to wash dishes and clothes no matter what. Locking in dollar prices now protects you from paying 5 times more later. Stock up this week before April hits, and these deals are gone forever. Item number 12 is quality hand tools. Item 12 is something I wish I had known about years ago. Dollar stores sell basic hand tools, screwdrivers, pliers, wrenches, hammers, for $1 each. These are not professional grade, but for basic home repairs and projects, they work perfectly fine. The same tools at hardware stores cost $6 to $10 each. But tool suppliers are pulling out of dollar stores due to increased steel and manufacturing costs. The last shipments are on shelves right now, and after March, they are discontinued. Here is what I did. I bought duplicates of every basic tool. I have a main toolbox in my garage and a backup set in my car. Total cost was about $30. If I bought the same tools at a hardware store, I would have spent $150 or more. The quality is surprisingly solid. I have used these tools for home repairs, assembling furniture, and basic car maintenance. They have held up great. Sure, they are not going to replace professional tools if you're a contractor, but for homeowners, they are perfect. Here's a pro tip. Create a basic toolkit for every vehicle you own. Keep a screwdriver, pliers, wrench, and hammer in your trunk. At $1 each. You can afford to have tools everywhere you might need them. I also made toolkits for my kids when they moved out. Each kit cost $10 and had everything they needed for basic apartment repairs. Compare that to paying $50 or more for a cheap tool set at a big box store. But the window is closing. Stores are not restocking these once inventory sells out. Get there this week and grab everything you can. Once April arrives, you'll be paying 10 times more for the same tools. Item number 13 is emergency candles and fire starters. Item 13 is the final one, and it is something everyone should have, but most people overlook. Dollar stores sell emergency candles and fire starters for $1. These are long-burning candles designed for power outages, and fire starter cubes for camping or fireplaces. But suppliers are discontinuing these products after March because they have become liability concerns for dollar stores. Insurance costs and regulations are making it not worth it for them to stock flammable products. After April, you will not find these at dollar stores anymore. Here is why this is critical. Power outages happen. Storms, grid failures, accidents. When the power goes out, you need light and, depending on the season, heat. Candles provide both. A single emergency candle burns for 8 to 10 hours. At $1 each, you can stock up on dozens and be prepared for extended outages. Fire starters are the same story. If you have a fireplace with stove or enjoy camping, fire starters make ignition easy and reliable. A box of 12 fire starter cubes at a camping store costs $8. At the dollar store, same product, $1. I have 50 emergency candles and 20 boxes of fire starters in my emergency supplies. Total cost was $70. If I bought the same items at outdoor or hardware stores, I would have spent $400 or more. Here's a storage tip. Keep candles and fire starters in a cool, dry place away from heat sources. They last indefinitely when stored properly. Wax candles do not expire, and fire starter cubes remain effective for decades. But here's what makes this urgent. Once these are gone from dollar stores, your only option will be expensive outdoor retailers or hardware stores where prices are marked up significantly. Go to your dollar store this week and buy every emergency candle and fire starter they have. When the next power outage hits, you'll be glad you did. All right, here's the bottom line. These 13 items are disappearing from dollar stores permanently before April. Supplier contracts are ending. Manufacturers are pulling out, and once current inventory is gone, you will never see these deals again. I have given you the exact items, the reasons they are disappearing, and the deadline. Now it is up to you. If this information helped you, smash that like button and subscribe so you do not miss future updates. Drop a comment and tell me which of these 13 items you're going to stock up on first. And next week, I am revealing the $5 store items you should never buy, no matter how cheap they seem. Trust me, you do not want to miss that one. Now get out there and hit up your local dollar store before it is too late.